Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your f***ing cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, I slow.
Hello everybody and welcome once again to the fourth installment of PCW Limelight. We are just 1 week away. Next Saturday, October 16th, off the chain, 5 championship matches and a #1 contenders tag team gauntlet. I can't believe it. I'm in the main event, but before I get going talking about myself, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you once again to my broadcast colleague, Dr. Haywood.
Hey, what's happening, Zack? Yeah, that's right, Dr. Haywood, the voice, the brains behind PCW Limelight. Woo! We got a hot show for you tonight, baby.
We got a hot show for you tonight. The final installment, your boy, your favorite.
Oh, yes, Downtown Dylan Cruz. Woo! Can't wait to watch him beat on that boiled hot dog, Mr. What's-His-Face. Oh,
Mr. Opportunity, Robert Taylor, which takes us into the next matchup on the card, as we're going to see JMM take on Ishmael Vaughn.
he calls himself the independent variable? What, is he a math problem?
I have no idea what the independent variable is, but tonight on Limelight will be his debut. And then, I don't know if you're going to be able to handle it, but I'm not going to be here.
It's gonna be the Dr. Haywood show?
I'm not going to be here because I got a contract to sign. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Limelight episode 4, and you know what time it is.
He probably thinks it's Miller time.
Your referee in charge in the contest, Jimmy Mack. Each of who's getting first. And his opponent.
He drinks too much.
Shut your mouth.
Clown Town.
Section 8.
From Torrado, California.
Robert Taylor has taken the jacket, starting little mind games right now with downtown Dylan Cruz.
I can't believe it. He's going to get his male pattern baldness all over his jacket. That could be contagious.
This is the first time that we've seen Dylan Cruz in action, out there jaw-jacking with the fans. We've definitely seen that on the lounge. Well, now let's see if Dylan can get in the ring and hold his own in active competition here in Pro Championship Wrestling.
There's a reason downtown Dylan Cruz is the talk of the Bay Area club scene and the wrestling scene. He's fantastic. Just look at him. He's way more athletic than that boiled hot dog Robert Taylor. Come on now.
Yeah, undeniably, right? Jimmy Mack checking both competitors, and the bell sounds. Not a very good start to Dylan Cruz out there with Cisco. It's now time to find out, can he go? It seems he needs to limber up a little bit.
You know me and my DDPY, and I'm all about flexibility. So he's being smart. He's taking my advice.
You are all about flexibility. DDP yoga in the house. Cruz off the ropes, ducks a line. Taylor with high elevation on the back body drop. Clothesline. Robert Taylor starting to cook with the back elbow and sends not a very good debut right here for downtown Dylan Cruz as Robert Taylor firmly in control.
If I was Robert Taylor, I would work on controlling my hair loss.
Ooh, hard knife edge chop by Taylor. Hard back elbow, Taylor. Grabs the Irish whip. Cruz to the far side. Outside interference, Cisco holding on to the legs, and downtown will take control of this. Downtown Dylan Cruz, with a little bit of help from the outside, has Robert Taylor where he thinks he needs him.
Help from the outside. Robert Taylor was just giving Cisco the opportunity to look at his gaudy wrestling boots, that's all.
Dylan with a hard forearm shot. Someone in the audience agrees with me. Downtown is a joke.
Well, what do those plebeians know?
They obviously know that. Taylor, modified Saedo suplex. And downtown's going to fill that on the back of the neck. And he's once again in a position he doesn't want to be in. Jimmy says, away from the ropes, away from the corner.
He just needs a minute. He's got a problem with his tongue.
Referee Jimmy Mack didn't see the low blow from Dylan Cruz.
One low blow. He bit his tongue.
He bit his tongue. These two young superstars right here in Pro Championship Wrestling. Dylan putting some of that weight down on Robert Taylor. Jimmy needs to put a little authority to this one and a hard shot into the corner. Do you know that behind that padding is a very hard steel turnbuckle pad?
This is what I've heard, but I've never experienced it myself.
Dylan returns the favor with that reverse knife edge chop. Robert fights back, still a little bit of life left. Taylor takes another knife edge chop. Once again into the steel, covered by the padding. Dylan Cruz.
Oh, look, he's giving him the opportunity to have a headshot. Those cost like $500.
Robert Taylor in a situation finds himself in the dreaded abdominal stretch. Cruz touching the rope. Using the rope now as momentum once again. Now Cisco comes in. Cisco about 6'5", 230 pounds, a very big athlete with that leverage, putting a little strain on the abdominal region of Robert Taylor. And once again,
Cisco is giving him emotional support. Look at that.
Emotional support, very crafty. I don't know why Dylan let go of the hold. It was very effective, even though I don't agree with the way he did it. Front chancery. Nice stalling suplex. Lateral press. Dylan Cruz in control. Very impressive here in his debut at Pro Championship Wrestling, as Robert Taylor is still trying to get his feet wet and find his way in a company that definitely needs guys with opportunity and lots of fire.
Well, right now he's giving him an opportunity to go into the turnbuckle.
Dylan Cruz. Running power slam.
Look at the strength that Mr. Downtown Dylan Cruz has. What an athlete.
still with the hook of the leg, unable to put Mr. Opportunity Robert Taylor away. Now he starts to reverse that, work on that reverse chin lock. Cutting the breathing patterns off, putting some weight onto Taylor. Underneath the lights, you start to breathe. Taylor starts to fight back. Downtown with a hard clothesline. You know, Mr. Haywood, Dr. Haywood.
That's right, get it right.
I forgot you had your PhD in professional wrestling. Downtown Dylan Cruz seems to be one of your favorite professional wrestlers, and just wondering why.
What's not to like? The rapier wit, the encyclopedic wrestling knowledge? I mean, look at him. Effortlessly has Robert Taylor in that camel clutch.
He could arch back and put a little more pressure. What I don't like about Dylan Cruz is he establishes a hold and then he releases the hold way too early. He could wear Robert Taylor down more. That's not what I want to see happen to Mr. Taylor. Taylor fights back with a kick to the gut. And this is exactly what's going to happen to Dylan Cruz if he doesn't stay on top with these submission holds.
Dylan Cruz is a showman. He wants to give these plebeians a good show, and he is.
Inside cradle, this could be it. Dylan escapes. Taylor finding his way. Dylan with a shot to the gut. And a hard DDT right onto the top of the skull. This could be the final count right here. He hooked the leg earlier, and then he hits a DDT on Robert Taylor and doesn't hook the leg. So lackadaisical.
Makes a better picture, though.
Oh, just a better picture. Wrist control. Crowd starting to get behind. Robert Taylor, let's see if he can feed off the emotions with the arm wringer.
Maybe Robert Taylor's been feeding on too many emotions.
Back into the buckle. Dylan with a knee to the gut. Back to the abdominal stretch.
He's giving him a pink belly, just like at camp.
Dylan Cruz using the leverage from that rope on this abdominal stretch. Now he's just fixing his hair, right?
Yeah, that's right. He's got to keep looking good. For the cameras.
Dylan Cruz back to using that rope for momentum. Referee Jimmy Mack
needs to step off because not even the bouncers at the clubs in San Francisco are allowed to get that close to Mr. Cruz without getting a very, very huge lawsuit. Let me tell you, Jimmy Mack better watch himself.
Irish whip reversal. Flash from Taylor, starting to pick up momentum here deep in the contest. High cross body caught.
Effortlessly.
Fall away slam.
That's why I like Dylan Cruz.
A victory for either one of these men right now is going to move them up the ladder. Lateral press, hook of the leg, couldn't get it done. Seeing the frustration now on your boy Dylan Cruz.
Well, slow count from Jimmy Mack.
Oh yeah, very slow count from Jimmy Mack. Cisco no longer a factor in this contest after the help with the abdominal stretch. Dylan Cruz back to the abdominal stretch and might be looking for his cohort on the outside.
He's giving the plebeians a chance to whip out their little camera phones and take a picture of a superstar.
The abdominal stretch seems to be the main focus, but Taylor this time has it well scouted. Now momentum starts to pick up, Dr. Haywood.
Well, eventually a boiled hot dog will pick up steam, but all Mr. Cruz has to do is take a bite.
Flatliner. The boiled hot dog has picked up the steam. It's cooked all the way through, and that boiled hot dog is Dylan Cruz 2. Oh, those shoulders up. Don't show that frustration, Taylor. Now is the time, and he's going to go to the outside, probably going to throw a little high risk into his offense.
Well, I think that's foolish at this point, and Dylan Cruz had better take advantage.
Climbing the ladder up top. Crossbody connects this time. Oh. The near fall. Come on, Robert. Now it's time to focus. Robert Taylor with a near fall. This time, the crossbody was not countered by downtown Dylan Cruz, and Robert Taylor senses victory right at his fingertips.
Well, that's just when it could slip away.
Shot to the gut, side rush and leg sweep. Cruz hooks that inside leg. Oh, just another near fall.
I can't believe it's taking Dylan Cruz this long to put that pool away.
Dylan Cruz is going to have to find something else. He's used everything so far in his repertoire. But now, angle slam. Lackadaisical cover, not going to get him. Not going to get him. Not going to get him. Now's the time. You see, you're going to have to put a little more leverage. You're going to have to hook a leg and really put your weight across the shoulders to put away a guy like Robert Taylor. Taylor starts to fight back. I think what it's going to come down to now is who has the most in the gas tank. Taylor grabs the arm. Cisco up on the apron. Once again, the factor on the outside.
Robert Taylor called Cisco over there because he wanted to see his amazing shirt.
Dylan Cruz, no. Counter, Dragon Sleeper. Dragon Sleeper. He's put some opponents away. Jimmy gets his... He's locked it in. Tap.
I can't believe it. Cisco was just trying to help his man, Dylan Cruz.
His man. It looks like it's his man. And ladies and gentlemen...
He's a manservant. Cisco's a manservant, and that's his man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there he is. A victory tonight right here on Limelight for Mr. Opportunity, Robert Taylor.
Boy, I'm going to take the opportunity to vomit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hot Dog, boiled hot dog. No, Mr. Opportunity Robert Taylor shuts up downtown Dylan Cruz and whoever the guy is who pulls the red rope back. I think they call him Cisco the Flying Dragon. But ladies and gentlemen, Robert Taylor with a big victory here at Limelight tonight. What do you think about that, Haywood?
It just turns my stomach, but fortunately, there's something lovely coming up with the Global Phenomenon JMM. Can't wait to see him take on this newcomer, the independent variable Ishmail Vaughn, this new kid.
Ishmail Vaughn making his debut against the Global Phenomenon JMM. Let's get back to action.
All right, folks, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and your referee is Max Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, back here at Limelight, I'm Zack PrimeTime Reeb with Dr. Haywood, and here comes PCW newcomer Ishmael Vaughn.
He calls himself the independent variable, like solve for X. What kind of name is that?
Ishmael, right out of the Nightmare Factory with Cody Rhodes, and we're about to see what this young man has here in his PCW debut against...
I'll tell you what's a Nightmare Factory, that hair. But now we're going to see something that looks great, something that looks fabulous. The man with $1 million face.
The man with $1 million face, but not $1 million smile, but one of the best technical wrestlers in all of PCW.
That's right, JMM.
From his
Long trip for JMM from his penthouse in Chicago, Illinois.
A long trip down. He's really slumming it. Going up against this newcomer.
At the very first episode of PCW Limelight, JMM, very controversial finish for the PSG Championship with Hellbound Brandon Humphrey. So he, right out the gate at PCW in his return, he gets a shot at the title. Right now he takes on Ishmael Vaughn. We're going to see if he can move his way back up the ladder here in Pro Championship Wrestling. And a beautiful picture, I would say.
He's the global phenomenon for a reason. I've been all around the world talking with Hollywood big shots, and his name is on all their lips.
Everybody's list, A-lister, right?
Absolutely.
The A-list of the global phenomenon, referee Max Williams. Looks like he's going to be calling the action right here. JMN referencing last time with Brandon Humphrey where Max Williams counted 3 and it was questionable if it was 3 or if he got his shoulder up, but obviously there is no PSG championship around his waist or over his shoulder, so referee's decision is final and the bell sounds.
There's been a lot of controversy with these referees.
Heading into Off the Chain October 16th, right here in Gridley, California at the Beer Gardens. 5 championship matches. PCW presents Off the Chain.
I can't believe these plebeians are saying he's got a $5 haircut. That's ridiculous. That haircut probably cost him $10,000. These people making fun of his hair, this chump making fun of his clothes. I mean, why are they cheering and laughing with this guy? I mean, he's a reject from the Power Rangers. Can't believe this guy has the nerve to talk trash about JMM's fashion. He looked like he mugged someone from Comic-Con.
JMM strikes first, and the power of Ishmael Vaughn. JMM, a very crafty competitor here in Pro Championship Wrestling.
You don't get to be a global phenomenon by being a dummy.
No matter his antics, no matter how much he complains, JMM, a very skilled professional wrestler, and once he gets in that ring, he is going to do what he does best, and that's going to be find ways to wear down the newcomer, Ishmael Vaughn. Here we go. Contest about to get underway. Duck underneath and grabs a waist. JMM holding on. Ishmael needs to get that hip out to break that waist lock.
Needs to do is get that hair under control because it's got a life of its own.
Still holding on to the waist lock. Wrist control by Vaughn. Throws JMM. Ishmael definitely holding on to the power advantage here. JMM. Exactly, JMM letting the audience knows exactly what he thinks about him, and Ishmael feeding into the audience.
He's absolutely right. They are morons for clapping for this guy.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Vaughn with the power authority takes him back to the corner.
This young rookie is entirely too cocky and entirely too confident to be playing like this with a veteran like JMM. And JMM is going to make him regret it. Mark my words.
Waist lock, schoolboy roll up. Vaughn so far with a very good start. Oh. A very strange start to a professional wrestling match right here. Ishmael Vaughn making his debut here at Pro Championship Wrestling. Hard tackle. The obvious advantage in power, size, and strength comes to Ishmael Vaughn. Off the ropes. Picks up JMM. Amateur breakdown. Vaughn starts to do some
that $1 million
push-ups.
face.
Vaughn with some push-up claps.
Does this guy want to be a personal trainer or a wrestler? What's his deal? Decide what you want to be, dude.
Vaughn, in my opinion, I hate to say this, underneath, grabs the arm, Irish whip, ducks the back elbow. Vaughn with a Hurricane Rana. Very agile for a big man, but I'm telling you right now, I think he's falling into the game plan of JMM, and there it is right there.
Absolutely. JMM had this guy scouted for the beginning. JMM, poetry in motion. Vaughn, gibberish in neutral.
He's a very exciting young newcomer from what I've seen so far, but JMM is a crafty veteran. No matter what you do from the start, he gets you involved. Hard lick right back. He gets you involved in his game. He's jabbering, his mouth talking back and forth, and then this is Max Williams putting some authority down right now in the ring.
He needs to watch his tone with the Global Phenomenon.
Hard knee in the corner and a hard hit across. Ooh, JMM letting the audience know this one is for you.
He's so generous.
Off the reversal, JMM hits the buckle, puts the boot up. Vaughn with the catch. Go behind, another roll up. Vaughn out the back door. Hard lariat from JMM, and now he is in firm control. And when you're on the canvas, everybody is the same size. This is where JMM thrives.
Looks like he's hugging a tarantula.
Modified Cobra Clutch. Fans rallying behind Vaughn. Couple hard elbows to the gut. Couldn't create separation. JMM with a hard smash to the back. Vaughn with a hard forearm. And JMM, those shots to the guts take the wind and the breath right out of you. And a couple more from JMM. Another hard knife-edge chop.
Well, when you take that shot to the gut, it forces your diaphragm up, making your solar plexus contract.
Brings it back.
Your air gets blown out. He's lost all wind.
Are you actually giving us the doctor's thesis breakdown analogy of this?
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
You need to make this show a little more educational sometimes.
Yeah, you've been sitting over there quiet half the match. I don't know if you've fallen asleep or if you forgot that JMM is in active competition.
Well, it's whenever Vaughn's on screen, I tend to want to take a nap.
Counters off, ducks. Another duck. Vaughn.
And a goose.
Nobody home. JMM actually used his knee, and now neck breaker working on the back of the neck of Ishmael Vaughn. JMM in firm control. Not going to beat anybody with a cover like that. It's easy, JMM. The Global Phenomenon. Hook a leg. Grab a lateral press and hook the leg, and now you're spending your time jaw-jacking with the audience here in Pacheco Square Gardens.
It's all part of his game plan. He's slowly whittling this man down, destroying not only his body, but his confidence, too.
JMM going for the swinging neck breaker again. Vaughn with a hard shot to the face. JMM takes a clothesline. Ishmael Vaughn starting to gain a little bit. And a hard spine buster. Shoulders are wide open. That's the problem right here, Dr. Haywood. You have to, no matter how much energy you have left, you have to press your weight across those shoulders on the lateral press.
Well, that's where the inexperience of Ishmael Vaughn comes into play.
Ishmael Vaughn, I can tell one day, if he sticks with this professional wrestling career, is going to move up to the top of another promotion. This time, JMM counters, double underhook. He's calling for this one to be over. Vaughn counters out. Both men, double headbutt, thinking the same move. Right in the center of the ring, not a place to be. Oh, no.
What is wrong with that referee? That is no way to get up close and personal with one of these wrestlers.
I don't think he got up close and personal on purpose, Dr. Haywood. JMM feeling the head of referee Max Williams right now. Ishmael Vaughn, it is your time to shine, my friend, if you're going to get the job done. JMM writhing in pain.
Well, wouldn't you be?
Been in many situations like this in my career. You got to get back to your feet. These are the championship minutes. This is the time to move up the ladder. Vaughn starts to move out slowly. Both men connect on a right hand, reading each other's minds, and a double boot. Both men on wobbly legs. Use the ropes to hold him up. Vaughn back to a front chancery. Counters. There it is. That could be the final. That could be it.
Don't count out JMM yet.
No hook of the leg. Oh. This time referee Max Williams, according to JMM, doesn't hit the 3. Deep in this contest, Vaughn starting to feed off this audience participation. Bouncing around on that mat is going to do nothing but revive JMM. Right now is the time to stay on top of your opponent and finish this off and get yourself a victory, young man.
He's been expending all his energy doing jumping jacks and push-ups and bouncing around like an idiot.
Flatliner variation. JMM not going to get it done that way, deep in the contest especially.
I think Max Williams' headbutt to the groin may have slowed him down a little.
JMM back up, fully recovered. Now he's banging his head, mocking Ishmael Vaughn. Caught him. Double underhook. Counters. JMM. And here it is. Drives his skull into the canvas with a lackadaisical hook. The Global Phenomenon gets his first victory since returning back here to Pro Championship Wrestling.
JMM, the Global Phenomenon, takes it.
You get one tonight, right?
I get one.
1 and 1.
I think I might two-fist it tonight. I mean, you'd know about that, wouldn't you, Zack? Two-fisting it, taking a little more than you can.
I do know that we do have an exclusive right here on Limelight. It's going to be a #1 contenders tag team gauntlet. It's going to be your boy downtown Dylan Cruz. And it's going to be the Global Phenomenon JMM taking on Angel Escobar.
Oh, Mr. Teabag.
And Damian Hayes. Also taking on the firebrand Chris Torres. And none other than the guy you called a boiled hot dog, Mr. Opportunity Robert Taylor. Next Saturday at Off the Chain. Ladies and gentlemen, it's stacked up to be one of the biggest cards. In the main event, yours truly, Zack PrimeTime Reeb takes on ProPain with Bradley Rotten to crown the first ever PCW champion. Not heavyweight champion, the champion. And then don't forget, Wrestling Personified, Rick Luxury versus the Last King, Manny Roa, in an I Quit match for the PCW Inter California Championship.
Boy, that old dog, Rick Luxury's in big trouble.
We talked about the tag team gauntlet, the tag team championships. New tag team champions will be crowned as Must-See E.T. and Christian Sky with the 6'10", 500-pound Bad News Blakesley take on Marco Mania and Showtime Shoop.
Boy, you should just say it right now. Most Wanted. I've been predicting it. They're gonna wear those belts.
And either one of those teams, whoever becomes the tag team champions, will take on the winner of the 3-team #1 contenders tag team gauntlet. But ladies and gentlemen, the championship matches don't stop there. Don't stop, can't stop, won't get it, as Jordan Blue, Kimberly Diamond, the Pretty Little Psycho, and Aaliyah Mia Sweets in a 3-way dance for the PCW Women's Championship.
I don't think my heart could take the strain.
I don't think your heart's going to be able to take that match without exploding, Dr. Haywood. There's going to be, yeah, something is going to explode. And then do not forget, Bad Boy Boyce LeGrand. It's been a while since the Dynamite Division Championship's been on the line. The days are on the line. The streak is on the line as the Bad Boy takes on Brandon Hellbound Humphrey in a 2 out of 3 falls match. 5 championship matches, a #1 contenders tag. I gotta go sign a gosh dang contract. You know what time it is? I'm gonna let this jabroni or Dr. Haywood jablow me.
Hey, what the heck? Would you knock
I'm
that?
out of here, Dr. Haywood.
Boy, yeah, go have another one. Glug, glug. Boozy.
The stage is set. A visionary looking to cement his legacy. A villainous genius from his past looking to lead his client to the promised land. An honest official trying to maintain authority in a company filled with chaos. First Blood!
The would-be 5-time PCW heavyweight champion, were it not for some extreme controversy.
Pro Championship Wrestling Board of Directors are we voting 6-0 to uphold the decision made by referee Jimmy Mack.
I heard what the board of directors had to say. I'm not happy with what they said.
Get your ass in this ring. You seem to have a problem with me.
I also heard what you said.
You seem to have a problem with the count.
You said you didn't want to go out like that.
Bill Reeb, the man who helped me start Pro Championship Wrestling, said, son, it's called integrity. But most importantly, we're going to run this back on October 16th.
But you also said, at Off the Chain, we could do this however I want.
I know you got something up your sleeve, and I've been waiting for the last 2 weeks.
Well, you didn't sign your death certificate.
Me and you, first blood.
You threw off the gloves, you brought out the chain. Last night a simple handshake. With the world's strongest slam, you brought me pain. Bradley Rotten's back.
My career, chump!
Hey, Cordero, it don't matter anyway.
You this idiot's guitar!
You ain't seen shit today. What the fuck?
That motherfucker's still on. That motherfucker's coming back by.
If I never see number 5, it's all good, homie.
Well, here comes the man centered at all this controversy, referee Jimmy Mack, whose poor officiating led to the vacant PCW championship. Newly unveiled at Pandemonium in Gridley, robbed was this man coming out, ProPain, along with his new manager, Bradley Rotten, after being screwed out of his title at PCW Pandemonium at the Gridley Beer Gardens. He took on
the genius, Bradley Rotten, who has promised to lead ProPain to championship gold. ProPain obviously very upset with the PCW board decision to uphold Jimmy Mack's poor officiating in Gridley. Mr. Primetime obviously using his stroke with James Haight and the other PCW board members, and of course Jimmy Mack. Oh, and there's Cordero's guitar. Ring announcer Cordero getting in on the fun with Mr. Primetime. He's supposed to be impartial, but he was out making promos, making little songs, making fun of ProPain after his loss, his rob in Gridley. And oh, here comes my broadcast colleague, Mr. Primetime, Zack Reeb. Mr. Primetime, so magnanimous in doing the right thing and relinquishing the championship. His ill-gotten gain championship, he knows that he didn't deserve it, and so grandstanding in front of the crowds, the plebeians, he's decided to give up the championship. But unfortunately, he played right into Bradley Rotten's scheme.
That's what we're talking about every single time when we look at where we're going. October 16th, off the chain. The championship is on the line. The dynasty is on the line. 93 days of sobriety and ProPain it all in.
Hey. Is it a bad night in the Bay or what?
Yeah, come over here.
Seriously, you guys have been sleeping on your hands all night.
Hold on.
Thank you.
I got something to do first. Hey, Cordero. Take off my jacket. Take it off, Cordero.
Don't do it.
You want your guitar back, Cordero? Do you want your guitar back?
We'll get that guitar back or don't.
Take his own damn jacket off.
Cordero, don't you take that jacket off this man.
Nope, don't do it.
Go ahead. Don't do it.
Don't you take that jacket off that man. Don't do it, Cordero.
Soft, man.
That's how it is, huh? You know what, man? Yeah, give him back his guitar.
I'm gonna give it back to you because we couldn't find a way to find it.
That's all about. Let's hear about a song.
What are you looking at, chump?
That's exactly what I was thinking when I looked at you. I thought exactly, what are you looking at? Because I can't tell which way you're looking. I keep these glasses on because you got a problem spitting every time you talk. I'm going to show you a coward right now.
That chain is fake.
Check that out.
That chain is fake.
Looking good right here. Stay shape out. No time limit to a finish, Bradley Rotten.
That's fake.
The winner will be determined.
Abraham Lincoln put a stop
By first blood. The winner will be determined by first blood. The winner will be determined by first blood. You know what it is, you know where it's at, you know what the winner gets right here, the PCW Championship. For 23 years, it's been the hardest championship in NorCal to obtain. And here I am, a businessman,
No, you let go.
an athlete,
Come on.
and most importantly, everybody,
Contract.
and most importantly to you, I am a professional wrestler. I also want to say it's going to be a completely different contest because I'm 93 days clean and sober. 93 days clean and sober. Let me tell you guys something. Here's the thing about Pro Championship Wrestling. The thing about Pro Championship Wrestling is this. As a company, and you two will never understand this because for 23 years, I've footed the damn bill. And for 23 years, what you guys don't understand about a business and accepting the financial risk is if we succeed, it's because of every person in that locker room. But if we fail financially, if we fail and fall off, it all falls on Zack, PrimeTime, Reeb. So I want to let you know something. You say you got to feed your kids, you say you got to pay your bills. Have you ever in your life taken the very last dime that you have and put it down on a wrestling show? Have you ever been willing to be homeless to run a wrestling show with the hope that you can give all these fans one night of amazing entertainment? Because here's the thing, this doesn't exist without me. He doesn't exist without me. And most importantly, you don't exist without me. Yeah. So unless you're willing to go as far as I'm going, I, Zack, Reeb, understand everything that I'm writing. And I have no discrepancies of what I'm signing right here. It's 9/17/2021, you remember that date, and there it is, boom, bam, pap. What you got to say about that, you fat and you anorexic losers?
Well, first of all, PrimeTime, I don't care nothing about none of these people, your damn company, or none of those little scrubs in the back, PrimeTime. Hey, do you remember when all they would tell you is that the only reason
Sign the paper, chicken.
I ain't signed, sorry if I feel like it. Do you remember when they used to tell you the only reason why we was barbecuing and camping was for me to get this belt from you?
Sign it.
Remember when you tell me
What you keeping?
that you was my best friend, Zack Reeb? Still there, man. Still there, huh? Well, guess what? This whole time, all I did was ever use you, Zack. All I did was bring you over to my house and pump you full of liquor. And get in your ears, Zack. So I could become the two-time PCW heavyweight champion. PrimeTime.
Okay, put it back.
And now,
Put it back.
shut up, Jimmy.
Put it back or you ain't gonna sign that contract.
Shut up, Jimmy.
I'm telling you.
You don't put this back right now. You do not.
And you say, yo, shut up, Jimmy.
I'm telling you.
Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
No. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. I am telling you right now, I am tired of your crap too. You put this foot right where I told you to either be your official, or I will take that contract, and you will not sign it, and you will not fight for that title. I do not care. Put it down. Right there. Put it down. Now finish what you have to say.
Win something you got no respect for? $1,000. You ain't got no respect for nothing. That's what's the problem, man. You ain't got no respect for nothing. You need to start having a little bit more respect for things that you say you care about. What do you gotta say, huh? What do you gotta say, you little turd? Put my glasses on for this.
20-something years ago when I came to this company, Zack Reeb, I told you that I was going to have a client that holds that heavyweight title, and you didn't believe me. And all you did was stand around and talk about how great you are. Your dynasty, your family, your company that you created. Guess what, chump? This isn't high school anymore. This isn't your shitty little project. This is real. I'm going to end you, I'm going to end your career, and I'm going to take what's most precious to you with my client. And you want to talk about personal business? Well, let's talk about it, Zack. Huh? You want to talk about your dynasty? Your father? What do you think your father thinks of his loser son, who knows how to do nothing but get drunk in Orville to unpin the earth, by the way? And you know something, Zack? Your career's going to be over with. It's going to end. Come off the chain.
Something about my dad again, brother.
Who, your chump dad? Your father? Your loser father? Your loser father?
You're weak.
You're a loser, Zack Reeb! What you always be! How you doing?
it looks like my broadcast partner has avoided certain temptation one more time on his road to staying sober. Let's all give him a pat on the back. In the meantime, some of us who have stayed not a drunk 16,267 days, we don't get a pat on the back. We don't get a parade. Oh, good job, Mr. Primetime, for not being a drunk. One more day, 100 days. Oh, big deal. While you go home and consider your poor life choices, this is Dr. Haywood reminding you, we will be in Gridley for Off the Chain next week. Tickets still available. Get them now while they're hot. We will see you on the next Limelight. Take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah,